Good morning. This is Hong Kong Free Press, and we are coming to you live from Robinson Road on mid-levels. We're here today because polls have just opened for the first patriots-only district council elections this morning. It is otherwise an ordinary morning here in mid-levels, except there is police presence around the neighborhood because this is the polling station that Chief Executive John Lee just cast his vote earlier this morning. If you're just tuning into us now, we are here outside Raimondi College, one of the polling stations for Hong Kong's first Patriots-only District Council election. So earlier this morning, Chief Executive John Lee cast his vote here. And it is a lot quieter now, but earlier there was a significant police presence. There are still some police officers right around the corner here. There are a number of reporters who are still hanging around. So we're just gonna cross the road over to the polling station. So it's about 10 a.m. now. Polls opened for Hong Kong's Patriots-only District Council election about an hour and a half ago. So this polling station across the street here is one of many set up around Hong Kong to get people out to vote for the district councillor that they want to see in their district. And this district council race is the first since the authorities overhauled the electoral system, which in effect requires candidates to obtain nominations from committees that are filled with pro-establishment figures. And the consequence of that is that many opposition figures are, or rather all opposition figures are not able to run in the district council race this year. So here we can see that there are some flags for candidates. This one is for a New People's Party candidate called Kwok Hin Chun, who is running in this constituency. And there's also a little bit of last-minute campaigning, or rather volunteers holding up plaques for the candidate that they are supporting. So earlier, top officials have said that the voting turnout does not quite matter because there are many reasons that can cause people not to vote in the election, such as the weather or that other things might be going on. But at the same time, the government has put an immense effort to promote the election. So yesterday we saw activities across Hong Kong, including at West Kowloon, to promote the district council election and to get people to vote through holding sports activities, music shows, family-friendly activities as well, to encourage people to get out and vote. And the government has also set up these sort of banners and cutouts, and these are meant for people to take photos at after they've cast their vote. So in front of us, we can see some Hong Kongers who have just cast their vote, and they're holding these thank you cards that the government has designed in their hands. And before us, we have a voter who is posing with his thank you card right outside the polling station. So if you're just tuning into us, We are outside Raimondi College in mid-levels. This is one of the polling stations across Hong Kong being set up for the patriots-only vote. And earlier today, there was a pretty heavy police presence because this was where John Lee cast his vote. And it was also where pro-democracy group League of Social Democrats was meant to stage a protest outside, but there are reports that they were actually stopped by police on their way here and were unable to make it for the protest. So after Chief Executive John Lee cast his vote, he also spoke briefly to reporters, and he encouraged the public to come out and vote, to understand the candidates in their district, and to treasure the precious vote that they have in their hands. So yeah, here we have more voters who have just cast their ballot and are posing with some props that the government has arranged as a means of sort of boosting the election atmosphere this year. So we are going to drop off now, and stay tuned to us for further updates throughout the day.